said hi. Yep, let's see, what video was I last time? Or which one should I click, as a matter of fact? There's a headless one right here. Alright, I'm gonna play this one. Of course there's commercials, so as in everything. But yeah, hi to all that's watching. Alright, let's get to it real quick.
This next News Top 5 exclusive video was sent in by viewer Michael Youngblood. The video was shot near Winchester, Virginia, a city that was the site of some of the bloodiest battles of the U.S. Civil War. Michael is filming his friend Jake when they capture something that they just did not expect.
What do you guys think it is? Or what they're gonna capture right now? If anybody wants to say anything. Me, they're probably gonna either hear some noises, like some cannon noises, or just see something out of nowhere. Okay, let's continue.
Get you from the front.
Okay. Alright, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You recording?
Yep.
Oh, now my socks are like wet because of the ground.
You.
Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Did you see it? When looking back at the video, Michael and Jake are shocked to see what looks like a mysterious figure dressed like a Civil War.
Yeah, you could kind of see it there. Now that they're pointing it out, yeah, you can kind of see it there. Dark over here, he came right in time. Yeah, you could barely even see it. Watch, check it out.
Soldier and carrying a long, old-timey musket. The creepy apparition silently walks across the field right behind them. But Michael and Jake say that they didn't see anyone at the time.
Selling your car to Carvana.
I'm so scared, man. Where's Powerhouse's streams at, man? He's busy on the phone too much. They got him.
So could
There's
this
no
be
way
the
he's
spirit
streaming
of a
now.
fallen Civil War soldier? Let me know what you think.
There's no way Powerhouse is streaming right now, man. The phone call has got him. Shadows of the Doubt. This one pretty much gives it away easily. It's gonna be some shadows walking around.
Shadows of Doubt. It's a normal Friday afternoon in Opelousas, Louisiana, and Dante Saunier stops at a service station to get some gas. Suddenly, he notices something very strange inside a parked and empty school bus across the street.
An abandoned school bus? This would be me trying to check it out. Well, look who it is. It's Powerhouse. I dropped it short and 4 videos. Man, if Powerhouse wanted to do a competition, he would get lit up by me, man. He already knows how I schedule mine. I have he doesn't even want to know how much I have. But anyway, let's continue with this one.
This bus. You about to go walk up to this bus? Look at that. Look at the children playing.
You guys see all those shadows moving right there? What the hell is that? You want a competition? No, there's no competition, man. You would get smoked. All I have to do is just upload like 20 a day and Powerhouse will get lit up. That's all I have to do. He would get smoked with just those 20. Nobody knows how much stuff I have scheduled, but if they would see, not on this one, not on this channel though, on the other one. Well, 20 a day, I could just post 20, you know, like in one day. I have more than 20 out there that are like scheduled for like every day, one a day or something like that. Diaz needs to be doing Super Mario Maker, man. Starshard missed it. He was getting smoked at Walmart. That's why.
Look at it.
You see those shadows right there? Like in plain daylight. What is that? I stole the Ring camera? What?
Let's go see. Let's go investigate.
Alright, he's gonna go up there.
An empty bus.
How was he seeing those shadows though? Could have been light effects or something? I don't know, or how the way the sun was hitting it.
Strange, creepy shadows of children can be seen walking
See
through the
that?
school bus, even though the vehicle is parked and completely empty.
That is weird. How the heck? Damn kids. I know. They didn't want to leave the school bus stuff. They like the ride. They like to ride the school bus and never want to leave. They never want to leave. They want to ride it.
Dante says that he walked over to the bus and even drove his truck around it, but saw no one and nothing to explain the bizarre apparitions. Dante was creeped out by the entire experience and posted his video to Facebook, where it quickly got over 2 million views.
Wow, 2 million just for that? Of course. We have West Coast stories. Where's the East Coast? I don't live in the East Coast, Obama, or else I would, instead of the West, it would have been East, but I live in the West Coast, so that's where the name came about.
As of today, the mystery of the school bus shadows remains unexplained. The Midnight Whisper. Red User Mike is up around midnight after his family have all went.
So this guy, he's probably going to hear a ghost whisper to his ear. Diaz check mention? I'll check it later. Can't check it right now. Well, I live in the East Coast. Obama should do the East Coast stories then, since he lives in the East Coast. But yeah, June, she went out with her friends, so we didn't get to play tonight. That's why I'm on here doing this one instead.
To bed. He suddenly smells a strange odor coming from the living room, and he suspects that one of the family pets might have urinated on the floor. But as Mike begins searching for the telltale puddle, something scares the absolute out of him.
Keep your eyes on the dog, I think. Oh, the voice? Oh, he's running. Look at the dog, he could breathe and get up.
A small childlike voice seems to whisper, "Mike," from somewhere nearby.
Man, that would have been Powerhouse. As soon as he heard that, he was running upstairs or out the door. That would be Powerhouse in an instant.
Mike just books it up the stairs, leaving his dog and his concerned little kitten in the background to wonder what the hell just happened. Now, Mike says that he lives in an old 1850s house near the coast of Herring Cove, Canada. It has a slight bit of dark history, but he says that he's never experienced anything remotely paranormal before this night. In fact, Mike has never even made a single post about anything supernatural until this strange incident that literally sent him running.
Damn, just for a whisper that... A whisper got him? Imagine if it was something else, he would have fainted. He would have been on the floor, passed out. That would have been Starshard though, he would have passed out. He's probably passed out right now from these videos.
The Thing in the Tunnel. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Sophie reached out to us about a very creepy...
Never mind, there's Starshard over there. He's gonna put his face on the camera again.
Creepy video that her friend Laura recorded in an abandoned railway tunnel in Hassel, Germany. The tunnel was built in 1890 and it was used extensively by German troops during World War II.
Thanks for stopping by,
while on a
Obama.
weekend trip, Laura checks out the historic old abandoned rail tunnel. She's recording with her phone when she captures what is maybe one of the weirdest clips I've ever seen.
Alright,
Check
let's
it
see
out.
it. I don't see anything. I don't see anything so far. I wonder how many people will tell Star Show they have a crush on him. Do they usually tell him that? I don't see anything. This guy said this was the weirdest video he has ever seen, but we'll see. Oh, I see it. I saw it. What was that coming out of there?
Something pale and thin can be seen rising up from
Oh,
the
I
tracks
see it.
in front of Laura on what looks like a thin little arm.
Oh, that's
As
crazy.
for Laura, she gets one look at the disturbing thing and just turns and makes a run for it. Now, watching this clip over and over, I honestly have no idea what this is. It looks like maybe a hairless torso with two skinny arms.
Yeah, that's weird.
Getting up in a very unnatural way. Maybe it's an animal, maybe it's a very weird looking person. I just don't know. So you tell me what you think this is down in the comments.
I wouldn't
We
know.
need scary videos, so if you've seen one or even filmed one yourself, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Evil Alexa. Now this next video is about
Evil Alexa? Oh no. It's the things people use in their everyday home. You know how it is.
the dangers of accidentally scaring yourself. 8-year-old Jackson and 2 of his friends are having a sleepover at his home in Grapevine, Texas. The 3 fearless young boys decide to ask the family's Amazon Alexa to tell them a scary bedtime story.
Well, that's a good
It
idea.
was then that they realized they had made a huge mistake.
Alexa was probably going in this scary story. Let's find out.
Alexa, tell me a bedtime story. Sorry, I don't know that. Oh, Alexa, tell me a horror story.
Did you hear that? Alexa's just messing with them at this point. I bet one of you guys is gonna try that later tonight. Alexa, tell me a scary story.
Okay, turn it off. Alexa, stop. Alexa, turn off. Alexa, was that creepy? Yeah. It wasn't. Alexa, play. It's like Alexa, stop!
Man, it was just playing like a scary music in the background, it sounds like. It wasn't even that serious.
What's your problem? Nothing's scary at all. Alexa, stop. Alexa was
As requested, Alexa begins telling a scary story starting with, "Did you hear that?" The 8-year-old boys lose their damn minds and just begin to scream and yell for Alexa to stop.
Alexa, stop!
I know they got way too scared. They had to. But yeah, let's continue.
Thankfully, Jackson's mother comes to the rescue, but she seems pretty unimpressed by their reaction.
What's your problem? Nothing scary at all.
I think the lesson here is always be careful about letting your kids watch or listen to scary content. I mean, enjoy the video is what I was gonna.
The popcorn emoji, when I get there, I'll probably do it. One of the main ones for it. And the ghost one. Well, this one I'm going to have different emojis whenever I reach it. We'll see. Did he say that? I don't think he did. Did he? Let me rewind it, Steph, just for you right now. I don't think he did. I don't know. Let's find out. All right, let's play it.
Your kids watch or listen to scary content. I mean...
Oh, he stuttered. Oh, he did stutter. He like... Yeah, I know what you mean now. Damn, he probably did say it.
Enjoy the video is what I was gonna say there.
He did mess it up there. Oh my god.
Hey, what's up, guys? I found this beer left over from some campers, and
Steph
I'm totally
was
wasted.
right.
Have you guys seen this vlogging Yeti online? I'm gonna...
Unholy Night. This one's gonna be a good one.
Holy Night. Mariana Ramos says that her father was attending Christmas Mass at his local church when he decided to send her a quick video of the service. When Mariana watches the video, she sees something that gives her the chills.
Let's see it. In a church too? Where?
A pale person with no distinct features and deep hollow eyes can be seen amongst the celebrating churchgoers.
What the heck?
Mariana asks her father about the mysterious figure, and he too is disturbed and confused because he says he didn't see this person when he recorded the video. He asks other church members, but no one recognizes the odd stranger in the footage. But here's where things get really weird, because Mariana claims that there was one person who did recognize this figure, the church's old priest. The priest said that the person in the video was an old woman who used to work closely with the church, a woman who had died many years earlier.
No wonder.
So, is this the woman's ghost showing up to church for Christmas Mass? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Window to the other side. TikTok user Alyssa is outside with her 2 children one night when the family spots something strange in the second floor bedroom window.
Alright, my daughter's room is up there, and we keep seeing some... Alright, put your flashlight up.
The country accent.
Okay, wait, we're gonna look down for a minute, but put your flashlight down. Let's see if we can get it to go again.
What are they trying to do here?
Alright, flash it up there. Oh, now it's gone. Put your flashlight down. Flash it again. Put it down, put your flashlight down. Let's see if it'll do it again. Alright, put it up, hurry. Oh.
Someone or something can be seen peeking through the blinds of Alyssa's daughter's bedroom. But when they shine their flashlight, whatever it is simply disappears out of sight.
I don't even see it.
Creepily enough, no one can be seen standing behind the blinds, and no hand can be seen moving them. Now, Alyssa believes
I
that
see
her
it.
house
Never
is
mind.
haunted by a friendly ghost or poltergeist that means her family no harm. So instead of being alarmed, Alyssa and her children just rush right into the house and quickly head up to check out the window.
All right, let's see if it'll do it one more time, baby. Put your flashlight up. All right, it. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Let's go
It's
inside.
one of those friendly ghosts.
All right, here's the
Casper.
upstairs. I just want to show you guys. No one behind the door. Here's my daughter's room. It's a little messy, I'm sorry, but just to show you. Here's the closet. I just want to show you there's nobody behind. Nobody in the closet. Here's the window right over here. Nobody. Not a single person up here.
The family finds nothing and no one there. Now, it is interesting to note that shortly after posting this video to TikTok, Alyssa closed her account
about the TikTok?
and seemed to just kind of disappear from the internet. So, that is a bit of a mystery. It kind of makes you wonder if that ghost was friendly after all. Walking Among Us. Canadian Paranormal.
Walking Among Us, of course. Some ghosts are gonna be walking among them, for sure.
Investigation team Walking Among Us reached out to us about a terrifying experience one of their investigators had at the historic SDG jail in Cornwall, Ontario, Canada. The SDG jail was built in 1833, and over its 190-year history, many people have lost their life here. Some by hanging, some from illness, and some from horrible violence.
Damn, so that place has a history then. So for sure they're gonna see something there. I wouldn't doubt it.
Perhaps even more disturbing, many unclaimed bodies were buried right on the property.
Right underneath.
With a dark history like that, it's no wonder that the SDG jail is said to be extremely haunted. On an overnight investigation, Walking Among Us team member Krista is all alone in a known paranormal hotspot on the lower levels of the jail.
This one's probably gonna get freaked out a whole bunch since she's by herself there. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see what happens.
She has a chilling experience that the investigators just can't explain.
My name's Krista. Can you please tell me your name?
People in their fireworks already? Oh my god. Checking sound where?
Is anyone coming around the corner? What? Rafe? No, stop. Ayo. Rafe? That's not funny.
Krista is freaked out when she hears shuffling footsteps in the hallway near her, and then hears a voice that she thinks is fellow investigator Rafe. But there's just one problem. At the time, Rafe is in a completely different part of the building, filming with the other team
Of course it wasn't him.
investigators.
It was just mimicking him, probably.
Yeah, but maybe it will.
Okay, fine. I'll sit there.
Sit for like 20 seconds.
Okay,
See if you
fine,
hear
fine.
anything. I'm the same way, so I tend to just be behind the camera.
Which is more fun.
It is.
Hitting your goals has nothing to do with discipline.
Of
The
course
real
there's a
culprit is
commercial there.
friction, and it slowly erodes your progress. Unlike what most people will.
That one was good. I mean, she probably heard, or probably thought that she heard her partner that she's working with there, but it wasn't really him.
Krista is all alone while team members Rafe, Kelly, and James are doing a separate investigation in another part of the jail. In fact, when Krista calls out, The other team member's camera captures them in real time, running over to check on Krista.
Is anyone coming around the corner? What?
Dang, that guy's voice is as clear as day there. You can hear it super clear. It's like if he was like right there. No wonder she got freaked out. Powerhouse would have fainted right there if that was him. Anyway.
Ray? No, stop. Ayo.
We're coming.
Ray? Are you okay? That's not funny.
What happened? No one's there.
Don't play with me right now.
No, we're not upstairs. Yeah, we're so we were in the room doing the ball thing. He went upstairs.
I went toward the kitchen to go
He went
live.
up.
I heard footsteps.
No. There's not.
And then I was like, hello, is that you? And it sounded like you going, get out of here.
No, that was he was with us.
Oh, I hope that's on there.
I was sleeping having
Damn, that ghost or whatever it was like, get out of here right now. I was telling her to get out using her friend's voice or whatever.
The footage.
And you swear to God.
Okay, well, hold on. It's all on video of us, how far
That's
it took us.
After rewatching the footage, the investigators believe that a spirit might have mimicked Rafe's voice. You can watch this entire investigation at the SDG jail over on the YouTube channel, Walking Among Us. Who waits in the woods? So this is Noah. Noah is not a YouTuber. He's not a TikToker. In fact, he's not a, quote, influencer of any kind. Noah is just a guy who posted one single video to the internet about something that happened to him that scared the living shit out of him.
So he only posted one video and that was it. That did it there.
You see, Noah was driving late one night in the deep isolated woods of Sun River, Oregon. He was getting a bit sleepy.
Ooh, Oregon. Oregon has a lot of trees out there.
So he decided to pull off onto a desolate country road in the woods to take a nap in the back of his truck. As you can probably...
Why would he pull out? Oh, so he just pulled over just to see the map. Okay. Makes sense.
Guess it did not go well.
So I was originally not gonna make this video, but a few days ago I was camping in Sun River, and what I thought would be a good location to pull over to the side of the road in like this forest area and sleep, which I thought no one was really around. I'm currently sleeping in the back of my truck right now. I don't even know what time it is, and there's someone walking around my truck right now. If you can hear that, it's pretty loud. He's been walking around for like 20 minutes already. My in my cab though. I don't really know what to do. I'm a little freaked out right now, and it's like pitch black outside.
I know, dude. So, imagine if he had one of those trucks. I mean, he did have a alright SUV, but imagine if it was like equipped with those you know, like those super bright lights. If he really thought something was out there, he would turn them on, blind whoever was out there.
Probably like 2 in the morning, and he just keeps walking around, and he's like really close to my truck. I've never been this scared, and like this doesn't make any sense because I parked somewhere where you can see no one was on that road.
Oh. This is Powerhouse's game right here. I don't know why he doesn't get it.
He's literally walking.
Something's weird, whatever it is walking out there. You can hear it.
Knocking on my truck.
Yeah, but if he had like those blind flashlights attached to his car or his SUV or whatever, he'd have pressed the button and it would just flash all around. That thing would have got blind, whatever it was.
The canopy, the back door's locked. I can never be scared from wherever. I don't think he knows that there's anyone in here. I'm so scared right now. He's literally peeking through the door right
Should be fine if everything was locked. I mean,
I've never been this scared ever. So, the current time is 2:30
in the morning. Yeah.
He's still walking around my truck. I'm gonna try to see if
You should be fine if the doors were locked. I mean, if the doors were locked, then he's all good.
Eventually, whoever this person was wandered off and left Noah in peace. But the next morning, when Noah cautiously gets out of his truck, there's some creepy evidence left behind.
So I'm back home. This is the day after. He was trying to peek in my truck quite a bit with all these marks. I didn't even notice until I got home. Handprints there, a lot of scratches, stuff like that. Dragging his finger on my side of my truck. Well, looks like to be trying to get inside my truck. That's really all I could tell from when he was walking around. That's new. Don't know how that got there. More handprints trying to get in my truck. At least the back canopy was locked, but yeah, that was the result. So that was probably the scariest camping experience I've probably ever had in my...
It's a good thing the back of it was locked. Imagine if it was open. Or imagine if it was unlocked. Steph, better watch out when camping out there.
Entire life.
Now, the strangest thing about this entire incident is that Noah was parked off the road, in the woods, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the night. And whoever this person was outside had no flashlight and never spoke a single word while skulking around Noah's truck all night long. So, just who was this? And what did he want? Maybe Noah is lucky that he never found out. Hider in the house. Memo and Patty, a couple who explore haunted places in Mexico, are worried that eventually...
Ooh, the Mexico ones are always the best ones.
vengeful female spirit followed them home from one of their investigations. The couple says that they now experience frequent paranormal activity in their home that terrifies both them and their children. A few months ago, we featured Memo and Patty's story as they began broadcasting their experiences live on YouTube in an attempt to prove that their paranormal encounters are real.
And some of them are crazy, believe it or not. I mean, I'm not, but some are. Something was crying down there? What? Something was crying right there? No wonder he got spooked. Alright, let's see.
One night, they were woken up by weird sounds coming from outside their bedroom door. When this happened.
Te despojo. Lárgate.
En la ventana. ¿En esa? Sí, no puede, es imposible que haya alguien ahí parado. Y les voy a demostrar por qué. No, miren, ahí está la ventana, ¿sale? Jálale aquí, papi. Ay. Chéquense. ¿A dónde está la ventana?
Nobody could have look through that window.
Since that night, the terrifying activity inside Memo and Patty's home has only intensified, and the couple continues to live stream their experiences right on YouTube. Another night, and the family is already live streaming as they arrive home. They are answering some questions from their curious live viewers.
Well, some live viewers, that's something, see if Steph would stream right now, they would look around that area and they would see something.
When something happens that is truly bizarre.
Por ahí las llaves se quedaron pegadas. Por ahí se quedaron pegadas. Saludos, Gine TikToks. Vamos a darle con Tokio. Vamos a darle muy bien esta noche a la platicada.
Did you see it? As the family is getting out of the car, Memo randomly pans his phone's camera past the house's window for just a second. But in that brief moment, a bizarre dark silhouette can be seen.
Yep, there it is. Me and the ghost will throw hands. I don't know about that one.
Standing in their living room, even though the house should be completely empty. Memo and his family have no idea what they just caught on camera until viewers watching their live stream start to alert them. Now, Memo tries to debunk the strange apparition, hoping that it was nothing more than a reflection. But he can find no explanation for who or what this could be.
It was just standing there.
And things only get worse from here. Another night, and Memo starts to broadcast.
It's getting worse for them, it seems like.
Broadcast a live stream to YouTube to show the weird prints that he found on his car that was parked in their garage all day. Suddenly, he hears loud banging coming from a storage room inside the house. He hurries inside, and what happens next is truly disturbing.
¿Quién está ahí? Hola. ¿Quién está ahí? Hola. ¡Ay! Creo que se metió. ¡Ey, ey, ey, ey! Creo que se metió un animal.
There's nothing there. Oh, Steph would have passed out right there.
Hola. No mames. No mames.
The children's playhouse suddenly moves by itself and just slides right across the floor. Memo fears that an animal has gotten into the playhouse. He frantically checks inside and out. There's nothing there.
Yeah, you probably would have. Steph for sure would have done something like that.
But, again, did you see it? Something that looks like a very tall figure with a shadowy face can be seen.
Dude, they can't see that thing right there? It's almost if it's as clear as day. It is very tall.
Peeking out at Memo from behind a shelf. Again, Memo doesn't see it and is completely unaware of what just happened until his livestream audience points it out, telling him to go look behind that shelf.
¿Aquí? ¿Cómo creen? Si aquí no hay nada. Está hasta la caja. Vean, es ropa vacía.
So just who or what is this? Could it be the spirit that Memo and Patty claim haunt their home?
Probably. I mean, what else would it be?
Or is this something entirely different? It's up to you. You decide. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, please hit subscribe.
Ooh, that was it for that one. Let me see, which one should we do? This one right here with the weird face. Let's do this one. I'd sacrifice dark. Oh my goodness. I know, I gotta put that face too.
Shireen Louise, a single mother of a 3-year-old daughter, has recently moved into an old Victorian house in Cardiff, England. Soon after moving in, Shireen's daughter, Little...
Have you noticed that houses are always in England?
Leah begins to complain about a man with a, quote, bad head and bad eyes, who marches through the upstairs hallway.
What is it?
Bad eyes.
Bad eyes?
Yeah. Bad eyes.
Bad eyes.
Yeah.
Where?
Guys.
Upstairs. Nope, no, we're not doing this.
Shireen
That accent though.
decides to take a look into the history of the old house and discovers that it was built on an ancient battleground from all the way back in 1485. The worried mother now believes that her daughter might be seeing the spirit of a soldier who fought in battle. Shireen installs a security camera in the hallway just to see what's going on. Then one night after dark, this happens.
Oh, this is gonna be good. I can hear breathing already.
Yeah.
Come on then, we're gonna help.
Mom, Dad.
What is it?
Dad.
What?
Dad.
Scared of what? Who is it?
No.
Is someone there?
Yeah. Bad eyes. 2 eyes. Bad 2 eyes. Head. Back.
Hi.
Watch out with the kids, they can see it. I knew Steph was running away. It's because Steph is probably in her room by herself. She might see the bad head with the eyes.
Eyes.
Hey. Hiya. Is he doing anything? What's he doing? Right, see you later, Mr. Soldier Man. What? Are you laughing at him?
Man, you should just imagine if he picks up the little girl. I don't know where.
Is he being funny? Is he being funny? good, isn't it? You're still looking at someone. Oh my god, she's... What? No, please don't. No, stop. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry, you just scared Mummy. Sorry, you just scared Mummy. It's not scary. It's not scary. He's a funny friend, isn't he? He's a funny friend. Yeah. Yeah.
Two eerie breaths can be heard loud enough that they are picked up by the hallway security camera.
Man, those breathings are insane. How the way it was breathing, you can clearly hear it.
Shortly after this, little Ilea once again complains about the man with the, quote, bad head and two eyes. Shireen says that originally she completely fell in love with the charming Victorian home, but now has second thoughts about staying. She says she's worried about the safety of her daughter. So is little 3-year-old Ilea seeing something that we just can't? You decide. Graveyard. This next video was posted to the internet by an account that is devoted to sharing videos of large boats and seafaring.
Graveyard, huh? Yeah, probably Steph ran away. She had to.
Vessels. In one video, we see a graveyard of old cruise ships that have been run aground and left abandoned on a beach somewhere in Turkey. But there's something else. Something that a sharp-eyed Nuke's Top 5 viewer spotted in the video. Watch closely.
I really saw it, I think. Those are like old school cruise ships. Wow.
Did you see it?
Yeah, it's up there.
On board the rusting old cruise ship on the right, someone or something can be seen.
Yep, it was just walking over there. You see it? It was like cruising on that ship. I know Steph better watch out since she's staying in that room by herself at night. Man, that breathing right there, imagine.
Walking around inside, even though the ship is completely abandoned. No one is on board, and there's not even any access to get on the ship. So could this mysterious figure be the ghost of someone who didn't survive their voyage? Let me know what you think. The Night Visitor. A woman named Shay works as an overnight office cleaner at a mid-sized company in Indiana. Shay says that she often works alone in the large office building and that this can sometimes get just a little bit creepy. But this one particular night, things are about to get absolutely terrifying.
Yo, okay, so tell me why I'm at work and I was about to take out the trash and I just got a text from the lady who works here. And she said, hey, Shay, just want to let you know that everyone has left, so you can go vacuum the other side. I was like, okay, yes, ma'am. And she said, just me there? No, I asked her, I said, just me there? She's like, yes. Y'all, I'm scared as f***. Because when I went outside, there are no cars out there besides my work van. And I'm so scared. So tell me why, if I'm the only one here, who the f*** is this? Like, who the f*** is that? Like, y'all, I'm not tripping. That's somebody in that f***ing room and they just sitting there.
What?
Who the f*** is that? Like, they just sitting there. Bro, I'm about to f***ing go, cause I'm like, how the and I just called her.
Ghost at work is just sitting right there?
She's like, yeah, look at the cameras. You're the only one there. I'm seeing about the cars there. And I said, someone is in one of the booths. And she was like, in the booths? I was like, yeah, someone is in one of the booths. What the on this fucking door. Hey, oh, there's no lock on this door. But you know I'm black, right? And I don't play that shit. Alright, I'm gonna tough it up and just open the door. Crap.
Those scissors.
Nope. 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 Hell nah, cuz, nope.
Shay is supposed to be all alone in the building, but someone or something seems to be sitting in a chair pressed right up against a glass door at the end of the hall.
That's
they're
interesting.
Not moving, and they're not reacting. Shay hides in the closet, gathers her courage, and then heads out.
If that was Steph would have went towards it.
To confront the person, but there's no one there. With that, Shay has had about enough. She calls her supervisor to come check out the office building for an intruder, or whatever this is, and Shay takes the back stairs and exits the building. But here is where it gets really weird, because Shay's supervisor comes and checks out the entire building and finds no one there. Also, her supervisor reviews the security camera footage that monitors anyone entering or leaving the building. And whoever this person was, they never left. This person never showed up on any of the building's security cameras. We need scary videos, so if you see something scary that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Off the wall. In an email sent to me by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Ricardo, he told me about a trip he and his brother...
It's always gotta be a Florida man. You guys already know about those Florida mans.
...took to the historic Fort of San Felipe in Bacalar, Mexico. On the trip, Ricardo filmed a video with his old Nokia potato phone, and he and his brother can be seen exploring the massive old 1700s fortress. They accidentally catch something that they just can't explain.
Mira la reparación moderna. Ah, sí.
Did you see it? In a dangerous section of the historic fortress that's closed off to tourists, a strange brown figure can be seen on the grass and seemingly climbing or floating right over
the hell is that?
wall. Now, I've carefully inspected this clip. I've slowed it down and I've even sharpened and enhanced the potato quality as much as I could. But I still have no idea what this is. So, I leave it up to you.
Find Anthem Health Insurance starting
weird.
at $0 a month. Health for California.
The Royal Arcade. Nuke's Top 5 viewer and paranormal investigator Emma from the YouTube channel Twinvestigate UK reached out to us about a creepy video they captured while investigating the Royal Arcade in Keighley, West...
Oh man, in an arcade? No way. Alright, let's see what they find in the one of those arcades.
Yorkshire, England. The Royal Arcade is an historic underground shopping center built in 1901. The upper
Never mind, it's a shopping center. Get that out of here.
floors of the Royal Arcade were eventually renovated. However, the dingy old underground stores and rooms were left untouched. These buildings, with their dark history, still look almost exactly the same as they did in the early 1900s. Emma says that she and her group were doing a spirit box session in what was once the shop of a horse saddler. In this area, the spirit of a grumpy old man named Billy is said to wander around. What happens next is truly creepy.
Make that bang again. So,
Why do you want us to stop?
Emma and her group are shocked to see what looks like a figure moving through a lens flare caught on their phone. The investigators try to recreate and even debunk what they captured, but they just can't reproduce this strange silhouette of a person moving. So just what is this? I leave it up to you to decide. A dark park in the San Pedro Mall.
Dark park,
Security
huh?
guard Johan Zimmel is working the night shift at the San Pedro Mall in San Jose, Costa Rica, when he spots something truly chilling.
Gerardo, fíjate detrás tuyo. Correcto, aquí salió algo raro. Mae, y véngate mejor.
A security camera pointed at the mall's parking structure
The ghost wanted to say hi, that's it.
captures the moment a dark, shifty silhouette of a person can be seen approaching an unsuspecting man. The man turns around as if he hears or feels something, but no one's there. And the weird figure seems to have just disappeared into thin air. After the security footage was released online, many former employees of the mall came forward to share their own personal paranormal experiences from their days working there. Many of these former workers claim that the mall is haunted after someone passed away on the 4th floor of the parking structure. Lights out. One afternoon, Rachel Navarro is home alone in her New York City apartment.
New York City apartments, that must cost a whole lot. Thanks for watching Dark, I appreciate it. I think Steph had to fall asleep right now.
Due to maintenance issues, the power in her building has temporarily been shut off. And this is when things just start to get really weird.
Okay, hi. Sorry, I'm just watching something, but literally, hold on. There's no electricity in our place right now, okay? Turned it off, but I swear, shite. Okay, this door, Jesus, has been doing this literally all day. And look, the shite. Oh my god. Okay. Hello? Hold on. I'm going out there. Hold on, there's no light. Oh, I turned the flash on because I couldn't see shite out there. I got my effing mace. Okay. I swear.
I thought Steph was all into that creepy stuff.
Jesus. Oh my gosh, Jesus. Okay, this door always moves because of the wind. I'm not really worried about that.
So I'm packing up this Florida order right now for Sierra. Sierra's got great taste. This isn't her first time skipping.
Hello?
I live alone with my kids. Alright, I'm scared of some. That is true, yeah. I can imagine Steph right now just looking side by side right now with the eyes. Like, what's gonna go? What's outside? What's gonna happen?
It's just like mad dark if I don't. Oh, Jesus. No. That. No.
Rachel's front door is shaking on its own, and when she looks through the peephole, something can be seen moving around on the other side. She grabs her pepper spray and opens the door, but no one there. Just her creepy, pitch-black hallway. Then Rachel hears what sounds like someone breathing and whispering in the hallway.
Oh, Oh, Jesus.
Understandably, she turns around and heads right back inside. As a Nuke Stop 5 viewer, Rachel decided to email us about her creepy experience. To this day, she still has no idea what was going on in her hall. No vacancy. This next creepy video was recorded at a small hotel in the desolate countryside of Mexico. Now, for years, the staff working at the hotel...
There's a lot of creepy hotels out there.
Have witnessed and experienced unexplainable activity, usually when they're all alone. One day, a housekeeper notices someone standing at the window of hotel room number 30, even though the room should be vacant and completely empty. The housekeeper immediately notifies the hotel manager, but they find no evidence of anyone inside that empty room. That is, until later that same day.
Aquí más cerquita. Sí, miren, ahí se ve, se alcanza a ver una cara, unos ojos. Vamos a ver.
You guys saw that right there, that face? It was like white or something.
Vamos a ver a esa habitación.
It's like its face is all white, dude. Hopefully it shows it again so I can pause it.
Desde ahí es donde estábamos viendo que se veía. Aquí ya no se ve nada, a lo mejor por el reflejo de la luz. Y vamos a ver en la habitación. Aquí está la cama, porque esta es una habitación pequeña. Aquí pues no se ve nada. Y aquí está la tele, donde estábamos, donde se supone que se veía, pero no se ve nada. No entiendo por qué se ve.
As the manager approaches the hotel room, a pale face with hollow eyes can be seen peering.
Did you guys see that right there? Right there. What kind of face is that? It's like a big white face with eyes. Steph, look out.
Peering down at her through the hotel window. The manager hurries upstairs and into the room, but she discovers that the face, or whatever it was, has disappeared. But then something moves, making a loud sound and sending the frightened woman rushing right out of the room. Now, the hotel staff believes that they have caught evidence that their small hotel in Mexico is haunted. But is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Look out. Steph is she might go to sleep right now.
You decide.
Hey, what's up, guys? I found this beer left over from some campers, and I'm totally
Man,
wasted.
not this guy
I'm sorry
again.
I bumped the camera.
In a flash, there's a lightning storm just outside Amanda Noel's house in Iowa. She looks out her front window and notices something truly bizarre.
Please tell me y'all see this. Just watch. Watch straight out into that yard. Look, you see it? Look. And it happens again. Look.
It's like a ghost.
Look. See?
Yeah, it's like something white when it's dark. You can kind of see it.
Man, I'm telling you right now. Ignore my dogs. But look, man, I think it's time to move.
A strange white figure can be seen standing in the grass across the street from where Amanda lives. But whoever or whatever this is, it appears and then just disappears as the storm rages on. Some viewers of Amanda's creepy video wonder if the electrical energy in the air could have somehow helped make a paranormal presence visible. But whatever this is, Amanda says she is spooked. The old Barabou Inn. Paranormal investigator Ian from the YouTube channel Midwest Ghost Hunter sets out to investigate the allegedly haunted old Barabou Inn located in the scenic city of Barabou, Wisconsin. The inn was built in 1864 and functioned as a tavern and a brothel. Over the years, the seedy inn became a regular
for sure. For sure, one of those. Man, look at Powerhouse over here sending me pictures of his smoking plants. What the hell? What the heck?
Out for many underworld figures like Al Capone and other notorious gangland criminals. Over the years, it is said that many people fell victim to the inn's sinister clientele, and many men and even women have lost their lives here. Today, the old Barabou Inn is said to be extremely haunted, especially in the basement, where it is said that many men were chained to a pole and executed by the mob. That pole still stands today, a remnant of the building's horrific past.
Bloody ghost? I don't know.
Investigator Ian decides to spend a night at the inn, planning to investigate all the paranormal claims.
Be expected.
It's
before
still
those,
early into the
type of
night,
ghosts
and
there. She
Ian
would
is
be like, "Where are they at?"
Barabou Inn's bar area when things start to get a little spooky.
Are there any spirits hanging out at this bar tonight? I heard this place is supposed to be really haunted. Could you show me what they're talking about? The stories of strange things happening? I'd like to see it for myself. Is there anybody here that could do that for me? Oh. That sound came from over there. That scared me. Hello? If that was you, could you make that sound again? Oh, jeez.
They're making sounds, all right.
Okay, I'm hearing all kinds of weird sounds in here.
Ian continues his investigation and heads into the inn's kitchen.
He wanted those sounds, he got them.
But what happens next is truly bizarre.
If there's anyone in here, could you show yourself? What the f was that? Hello? Oh, holy shit! Oh my god, something just got thrown. What the hell was that? Look at that. What the f is that? Oh my god, that's like a spoon.
The ghost is hungry and needs some food.
It's on the floor. Like, how is that even possible? I don't know. I don't know how to explain any of this. Everything that is happening to me right now is far beyond what I was expecting from this place.
Ian is freaked out as kitchen utensils can be heard moving on their own, and a ladle is thrown onto the floor. But the worst is still yet to come, because next Ian heads down into the basement, the most actively haunted area of the old Barabou Inn.
The basement all day.
This is the room. Oh god, there it is. You see that? That is the pole. The execution pole. If the mobsters took you in this room, you knew you were done for. Just imagine what would be going through those victims' minds as they're being dragged into this room and placed here. And if you look closely here, you can see all the different bullet holes. You see that? There's a bullet hole right there, right there, right there. They're just all over this pole. And those are blood stains seeping through the paint.
The secret to our deodorant
How's
is
the blood
sand.
still
We
there?
got a crazy message from a customer named Mina. Here it is. Hi, I'm a big...
It's super tense in here. It sounds like somebody's down here with me. Who's out there? Oh, God. Holy shit. I don't know how much more of this I can take. It's coming from this room. Again. The pole room.
It's all about that pole right there.
I can hear you over there. I know you're down here. I don't think it's the same spirit at all. Kind of getting that heavy, bad feeling again. If you're one of the mobsters, make another sound. Oh, oh, God. Jeez. That is the last spirit I want to encounter right now. Could you do it again a little louder? Oh, holy shit. Oh my God. That was a black mass. Okay, I want to get out of here. I want to get out of here. But it's a freaking...
Oh, he's done. That's all it took.
Dead end over here. I can't get out this way.
Ian is terrified as he sees a dark shadow-like figure move near the infamous execution pole in the basement. He's able to calm himself down enough to follow the dark figure, but he finds nothing and no one to explain what he just saw. Soon after this creepy event, Ian decides that he's had about enough, and he just heads home. You can see this full investigation with many more scary moments over on the YouTube channel, Midwest Ghost Hunter.
Damn, that was a good one. Let me see how much time I have. 10 minutes, so like a few more minutes of another video and that's it. I'll just pick one more. I think I'm gonna choose this one for the last one, for the last few couple minutes here. I'm not gonna watch it all the way, it's just like 10 more minutes of it. This should be a good one though.
Late one night in Mexico City, a concerned woman calls the local police saying that she hears strange, unexplained noises coming from her son's apartment just above her. The problem is, her son is out of town and the apartment should be empty. The police quickly arrive on the scene, but they don't find anyone inside. No robber, no trespasser. However, the officers do hear strange noises like banging and the low murmur of voices.
Of course.
They are concerned that someone might be hiding inside the residence. So, the officers radio headquarters and...
I wonder what the cops see right here. Dark with the coffee?
asked that a nearby public CCTV camera be focused on the windows of the upstairs apartment. What the camera captures is downright chilling. The CCTV camera captures the ghostly figures of 3 children looking out the window as the police leave. The apartment building's longtime security guard claims that every 10 years this same strange phenomenon happens, and no one knows how or why.
Super
he
weird.
says that no children have ever lived in that apartment, so he has no
2
idea
o'clock.
who or what this might be. To this day, the footage
Man, Dark should be asleep by now.
remains a mystery. Wisman's Wood. It's a dark and rainy day when a teenager and his 2 younger sisters set out to explore the haunted Wisman's Wood in Devon, England. Local legend says that the haunted forest was once considered sacred ground by the ancient Druids, and that any hiker should stay away from the woods at night or during bad weather. The 3 siblings have been walking for about an hour when the older brother decides to make a short video complaining about the rain. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Walking for like an
He probably sees one of those small dwarfs or something.
hour now. It is f***ing it down. These 2 are doing my head in. It's getting dark. It's really cold. I have no idea where the dog is. What?
Did you see it? A dark, eerie figure seems to be staring at them before quickly disappearing out of sight. The video was posted to YouTube by a friend of the family who believes they might have caught some sort of paranormal sighting in Wisman's Wood.
Doing my head in. It's getting dark. It's really cold. I have no idea where the dog is. What?
And a Happy New Year. TikTok user Sav is...
And a Happy New Year? What? Alright, so judging by the time, probably like two more short videos. Let's see.
Celebrating New Year's Eve with her mother when something happens that they simply can't explain.
Download the Kayak app to search and compare prices
Of
on
course.
flights, cars, and hotels from hundreds of travel sites. Then do what people...
Alright. Ready? Wait, let's make sure we're Alright. 1, 2, 3. Straight up. Oh. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh! I can get it. Twist it. Woo! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! That has not worked! Hold on! Okay. No, it worked, but we just haven't. That has not. I've twisted it! That has not worked! That's my dad's snow globe. Like, we designated that to, like, be my dad. Oh my god.
Probably her dad passed away or something.
What the
Sav's father passed away nearly a year and a half ago, and the family displays his snow globe to remember him. As Sav says that the puppy in the globe actually looks a lot like her dad. However, the snow globe hasn't worked for a long time. But just as Sav and her mother pop confetti to celebrate the new year, the globe inexplicably starts playing We Wish You a Merry Christmas, beginning right at the part of the song that contains the line, "And a Happy New Year."
Happy New Year! Happy New Year! That has not worked!
He was just stopping by.
Sav believes that it was a sign from her father that he's still there and he's still watching over them. The Watcher
might be the last one here.
Not out of the woods. Belgian or...
This might be the last one. Most likely. Look at his name. Ciaz, instead of replacing my, like, it's for example my name, but replace it with the S. What the hell?
Urban explorer and vlogger Ciaz sets out on a trip to a large abandoned campsite in Belgium with 3 of his friends. The group arrives at the campsite after dark and begins exploring. Now, Ciaz has visited the same abandoned campgrounds 3 times, but as the group walks down a dark wooded path, he spots something that wasn't there before.
Hier is de ingang, de poort. Ja, dat staat echt duidelijk privaat op. Privaat, dit is een plaats van gebed. Gelief onze ruimte respecteren. Gebed.
What? They even warn you? That's crazy. This is our sacrifice space. Get out of here.
En daar staat op, pas op, waakhond. Ik ben hier heel lang geleden eens geweest en stond hier vol met bungalows, met campings, met caravans, mobile homes, midden in het bos, allemaal verspreid, super vet. En ineens is hier een waakhond.
Maar dat is gewoon tak.
Ja, dat hebben ze hier gewoon zelf gemaakt. Kijk, dat is dat is hier gewoon een zigeunerkamp of een hippie camping of zo geworden.
Hallo?
Maak een voetstap. Ik hoor van alles hier. Dit is zo fucking eng. Oh, water.
Hallo? Mogen wij hier binnenkomen?
So the guys are a little creeped out by the makeshift signs and barrier. They decide to just play it safe and walk away, taking an official public path back through the woods. But it turns out that they are not safe at all, because things are about to take a terrifying turn.
We zijn iets verder gewandeld en dit blijkt, ja, gewoon een wandelpad te zijn. Dus hier kunnen wij wandelen. Wat rijdt hier? Autobanden.
Dang, Steph, better watch out with that scream over there.
What the f***? Dat is er niet mijn auto of zo, hè? Hier wordt letterlijk iemand gemarteld. Hier wordt letterlijk iemand gemarteld in dat bos. Dit is heel Hallo? 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 What the What the
Dude, that girl had like a knife in her hand. What the heck was that? She had something in her hand. Watch, check this out.
Hallo? Hallo? Hallo?
Look at that, wearing a white dress with something in her hand right there. Imagine somebody like that coming out of the woods right there.
What the What the Hey!
At Les Schwab, our above and beyond service means more hustle.
He's getting lucky right now.
The events are like something right out of a horror movie as Ciaz and his friends hear loud screaming coming from somewhere in the dark woods. Then a tall woman dressed in a white robe and wearing white face paint comes lumbering out of the forest, brandishing a hatchet. She charges at the group and they make a run for it. Ciaz gets separated from his friends and hides in the dark woods.
Ja, hallo? Hallo? Je moet nu naar hier komen. Kom alsjeblieft heel snel.
Ciaz hears loud noises coming from the direction of his car, and he's worried that there might be more than one person out searching for them in the woods. He decides to just hide in the darkness until the police arrive.
Ja, ik ben het. Ja, is goed. Ja. Ja.
Moet je even je jas open doen? Jas open doen, ja. Goed, omdraaien. Je jas open. Je jas omhoog.
Open your coat? You got lucky there.
Omhoog.
Ja, kijk dat je niks op zak hebt. Goed, denk je even fouilleren?
Ja, is goed. Doe maar hoor. Dat is die, dat is die. Dat is die, dat is die. Jij ook blijven. Kom maar. Blijf staan! Ready? Van voor? Ja, dat is eraf gedaan. Ja, die is er vanaf geknapt. Klein busje.
Mevrouw, het is de laatste keer. Hier blijven.
Maar wat is het?
Je gaat hier blijven.
Ofwel moet ik nemen met haar mee, ofwel moet ik hier blijven. Ja, goed. Vanaf nu luisteren naar mij. Nee, nee, ik ga niet meer rusten.
Who is that girl right there?
Beetje respect hebben om te krijgen, ja?
Dat is geen respect hebben voor mij. Nee, dat gaan we niet doen.
Mevrouw?
Nee, nee, dat gaan we niet doen. Dat gaan we niet doen. Nee,
Kijk, gedaan. Nu is het gedaan, ja? Pak die los.
Ik weet niet of ik nog wil rijden eigenlijk. Moet ik rijden? Ik tril. Dit is niet normaal.
Now, even though the woman charged at the guys with a hatchet, even though she ripped the license plate off Sia's car, and even though she's uncooperative with police, no arrest is made and the woman is let go with a warning. Which kinda makes me wonder if they have laws in Belgium. Because, what? But, anyway, this whole crazy story got picked up by Belgium National News.
De Hasselse vlogger Sias heeft afgelopen donderdag de schrik van zijn leven beleefd.
It turns out that the 42-year-old woman has been living at the old campsite illegally, and local authorities have been trying to build a case to have her removed. Nearby residents say that they don't feel safe walking in or even near the woods. You can watch the entire video of this creepy experience over on CS's YouTube channel. Puppy Poltergeist. Reddit user Last Mammoth 895 from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is away at work. His home security camera records as his dogs Frank and Mac are resting in the living room.
That was the last video
What
for right
happens
now.
next?
Go look at Star Shard. You know what? Since you know this is pretty much over, let's go look at him right now. Let me go check. Let's see. Wait, what? Oh, was he asleep or what? Oh, no wonder he's wearing glasses. Look at him. Man, I think I caught him before he woke up. Look at him. He fell asleep again. Oh my goodness. He's falling asleep again. I already caught it though.
Can you wake him?
Wait for it. Steph is like, wait for it.
Sleep? What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness. He's falling asleep. Why? No wonder he's wearing those glasses. Man, it's time for him to go to sleep. What is he doing? He's already gonna go to sleep. He should just passing out with Star Shard right now. Look at him. Oh my god. Look at him. That's insane right there. I knew it.
Interesting here.
Let me see if I can screen. If I could get him in my phone real quick, but I don't think so. But he needs coffee? He does. I'll see if I can screenshot him. Not right here though, but But anyways, that's pretty much the end of the stream. I'm gonna see if I can screenshot them like from the phone in a little bit, but thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it. That was the end for now. I was gonna read this story, but maybe I should just save it for next time. I was gonna read it because I do need to practice on that voice. Maybe next time I will. Probably, I might do it tomorrow. Who knows? Monster Energy, hurry up! Monster Energy, hurry up! Oh my goodness. It was good though, reviewing those videos, but Jason, Monster Energy, hurry up. I'll probably be doing this again tomorrow or Sunday. But anyways, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.